with me, of course, is Kuro. Kuro.
Sup.
Sup.
I didn't say hello there. No.
Hello there. We're so close. We're so close to the end. So close yet so far. What is a bit of a shame is that as Kata stands behind us, what is a bit of a shame is that we don't have a full party today. I don't know if you saw earlier, but Daunted is having an electrician come over, so he can't play at the moment for a couple of hours. And Phoenix is in class as well, so it's a bit of a shame, but they won't be joining us today. Stop poking the sun. What are you doing? Leave the sun alone.
Look, I'm trying to show Kata because Kata is so dark that you can't actually see her.
Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Kata has become the shadow.
She has. She's incredible. For those wondering, a couple of things have happened off screen. So apparently Kata changed the way she looked, and now she isn't red anymore. She's pitch black, essentially. She's going through a phase. Well, Catastrophics going through a phase. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, so from what I've heard, I believe we only have one instance left, and then that's it. I think we're done after that.
Kata is saying it's not a face, Mom.
Okay, Kata. Okay, tell us that in a month. No, in like 2 weeks when you change your color again. We know it's all we all know it's gonna happen, Kata. We all know. God damn it. Oh, I don't know if that was there before, but now her wrist flower stands out even more.
Yeah, it was there before. But because David's darker, like you can see it really.
Yeah.
You can see her face though, like her face is just invisible.
God damn.
Also, there's a flower in the hairstyle as well. I appreciate it.
There is. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I'm not entirely sure what happened here, but yes.
The owner of the bench died, and the Mughals saved more. Because
that's the thing. Like, if only Phoenix was here, he'd be here to see the bench owners dead. Someone killed her.
And they are from FC called Mo. That's why it's related.
Yeah. And now they're here. And there's a chocobo trying to clean everything up.
Yeah, it's a very slim chocobo with a very big head.
The proportions aren't fully accurate, but it's fine. It's fine.
There's also a lated Mughal maestro, which I think is an amazing name. I think he killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like some kind of narrative that's slowly been happening over the past couple of weeks, but yeah, this is what it's come to. I don't know. But if you're up for it, Kata, we are getting ready to go to the processing plants, Praetorium, I think, at some point. Back there in the way. Oh, where are they?
Here, at the pillar.
Oh, hold on.
They're just looking at each other for the past hour. You're in my way.
Nice. Longingly.
Yeah, just locked in the longing gaze. They've seriously been here for like an hour. I'm not even joking. Probably longer.
Goddamn. We are about to get into the Praetorium. All right, so let's you know what? Let's start.
Oh look, this
Oh,
person has a
Souko
red
wants to start.
Pikachu.
Ah, it's a red one.
Yes, we're calling these Pikachus to trigger Kata.
Well, it's Pikachu's because it's a Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, it is a Pikachu.
Ah, it left.
Well, Kata wins, I guess.
Cat is the dominant Pikachu. Okay. I believe you have to go to Thanalan. Yes.
It's interesting how when I'm standing front to the performer, I can't hear them, but when I stay back to them, I can hear them. How does that make sense?
All right. So Kuro and I first have to get the quest to go to the Praetorium. So we have a little bit of questing to do. I don't know how much, but the quest we're on is the ultimate weapon. Oh, City's here.
Huh? Where am I?
Follow me, Krop. Follow me.
Left, west.
So if you weren't here for the last stream, the last things we did were we beat Lyria, but before that we also beat the guy, the big thick guy. I can't remember
No, you mean
his
the
name.
difficult one.
Yeah, the big one.
Kappa.
Alright. Breathe that in. That's it. Breathe that in. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the ultimate weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices.
Of course it's
That
14.
is-
What else would it be?
Look, what are you talking? There's the 7th Legion and the 12th Adder. And there's
No,
numbers
it's
all
14
over the place.
because Final Fantasy 14, so it's 14.
Well, everything should be 14. Is what I'm saying.
No.
God damn it.
That would be too easy.
Let's be on our way, lights. Gaius and his plaything await. We unlocked it. Okay. Invite.
Oh no.
We just unlocked the Praetorium.
We found out how Souko is missing so much. Souko is watching anime. Everything makes sense now.
Souko, please. So from what I understand, group, after this quest, we unlock our Zodiac weapon.
Ooh.
And apparently that's a weapon that we get and we can upgrade a couple of times. And it's our first purple weapon.
I have no idea what it means. I just know that everybody is excited about Zodiac weapons, so I guess that's good. Don't even do it.
It takes too long. Yes, that's exactly what I need. I need
Yes.
to spend my time on something.
Oh, the super grindy stuff that takes a lifetime to finish.
Yes. It's okay. I'm a cat person. I have 9 lifetimes.
There you go.
Perfect. By the way, I'm pretty sure the bows that we have are better than the Zodiac bows, but
Souko is like a fancy in 2022.
stupidly grindy.
See, you say
Oh, boy.
that, but I have a feeling like Light would get it in a month.
It'd probably
At
take less.
most.
It'd probably take a week. It'd probably
Yeah,
take
like
a
a
week, to
week.
be honest. Maybe.
You're underestimating Light's grindiness.
Look, Kata, I got the, what is it? The Lucius weapon? The Lucius weapons? The Super Lucius. Look, it's fine. We need tombstones for the Ironworks gear. Do I need Ironworks gear though? I was having a look at that, and it, I don't know how, or is that like a or is the Ironworks gear like, do you need that to get the Zodiac weapon?
By the way, I just want
I
to
was
say...
I was
Okay.
looking at the Poetics vendor. Go on. Keep you covered to the end of the next expansion. Okay. Wait till Heaven's End, start and Weapon Sarah. We'll get there, we'll get there. Alright, alright. Kata, are you joining us? Are you joining us? Okay, alright, Souko. Souko, you have to hold our hand. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Praetorium? Hold on. How do I ready check? / ready check, one word. Hey. I get very little XP for the hour I have to dedicate. It's true, it's true. Okay. Nice. That's good.
Lit, stop running! Lit!
Yes?
God damn. There.
Oh god, do it again.
What did you do?
Thank you for the scrambled eggs.
There you go. They have critical hit.
Uh-huh. Alright, duty finder. There it is. Praetorian. Bra.
To be honest, I made scrambled eggs for a quest, but then it timed out. Don't worry about it.
Nice. You say the Praetorium takes too long for the experience, but you get plenty of tomes though. You get the tomes for the Ironworks gear.
We're missing DPS? Really? It's possible?
55 on Paladin. Feel too overlooked. I mean, both Kuro and I'm level 56.
I'm only
Kuro's
54.
level You're still ahead of us as well. I'm telling you, Kata, we're gonna hit 70 before we finish the level 60 expansion. It's happening. That scares me. We even started skipping some of the side quests towards the end.
We did. We skipped a bunch
Yeah.
of quests.
Yeah.
I hope you're proud.
It's okay. We'll go back. We'll go back for them though.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I wanted to do today. Actually, I wanted to go back for them. Praetorium. Our ship is so blue.
It is very good. How come
my
nobody
God, what
noticed
kind
it?
What hat is that? Jesus Christ. So, here we are.
Wait, I'm
like how it's-
loading. It's
The ultimate weapon will most certainly be housed in the depths of the complex.
I'm glad that we
I
have
have
two
to move
Lalafes.
with this.
Yeah. Keep reading it, but I'm like one sentence behind.
Oh my god, we have a blind lady.
Do we?
This is it, my friend.
We do. We also have a lion guy.
Just realize you never really need to do side quests. Sometimes come back so I can farm them doing prey all day long. Duty commenced. Oh, they just left, okay.
What do you mean they left?
Activate the lift. Souko, don't leave us alone.
No, seriously, I'm lost already. And it hasn't even started.
Right, Carissa, do you remember who's meant to be here? Oh, right, we're here to destroy the robot, yeah?
Yes.
Everyone has to use the console. Okay, cool. Thanks for the heads up. I think the problem with these trials or these 8-man dungeons is that people skip through the dialogue too quickly. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, people skip, and like I literally don't know where I'm going. I'm on the very tail end, and I have no idea where I am.
Like,
everything is
everyone
attacking
needs to
me
slow
now.
down. Everyone needs to. They need to add 30 minutes to how long this takes.
Like I seriously don't know where everybody is, and I'm getting great.
Alright, keep going forward and then click on the transporter.
That's what I can
Otherwise
do.
you'll be left behind.
But I can't because I'm being hit. Just go. I'm gonna die.
You're fine. So you made it.
Yeah, because someone came back for me. I don't know who. I think it was Ramsey.
Okay. Guys. That was quick. We go.
Yeah, we did,
Sid,
did
my
nothing.
boy. You are late. There is something I was meant to tell you. Yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. I'm glad he's not his father. What of him?
I am your father.
In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. Did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in his thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided in me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concern early on in your career. He realized that while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him that he was a changed man for it, though he could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, guys? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies not with the Empire. Pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common... with your powers joined to mine, we might not do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Edosia and usher an era of peace. I think that's it. No? And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship. And it is your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally. You are too dangerous to be left to your own devices? Question mark?
I'm have to say that was the weakest attempt of convincing anybody. Seriously.
Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot you cannot escape. Guys, wait! Damn it. Knowing Gaius, he's headed for the ultimate weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via Link Pearl. Be careful, right? To the terminal.
This one?
Aww. Souko's so considerate.
I know, right?
We're like pillaging the place and
yeah, we're leaving a
Souko's
mess.
cleaning as we go. Not anymore because of Souko. All right.
Hello, big guy.
Nice.
Why am I always last? Oh god.
I just chill at the door and wait usually. Well, I haven't seen this bit for a long time. Oh. Helping up your enemies. Oh, we all get to suit up. It's true, someone has to do it.
Oh, found this one.
Yeah, it's the same one. Ah, there she is. I trust you recognize our old friend Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational. Tough old girl. I don't remember us naming her Maggie, but...
Me neither. It's probably weeks.
Pretty sure it's been retconned. Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you out from here, maybe.
Take you there.
Take you there.
I don't know. This is
Follow it till you come upon a way down to the lower level.
This whole thing is too fast for me. Like, I can't keep up.
If you don't use the console there, you can't start the cutscene. You have to go back down and do it and come back. Oh, interesting.
Oh my god, it's a lot of mechs.
Well, there's replacement armor there. Alright, what do we have? We have Magitech Cannon and we have Photon Stream.
I'm just gonna walk and hope for the best.
There's nothing to shoot.
Can I aim with this thing or do I just shoot?
Yep. We have to break it through. You can aim with one, because you target. Oh, we have to click it.
No, we don't.
Oh, we have to run into it. Oh.
What is this? I can see. I'm just going behind everybody and hoping for the best. Ow. I got poked.
That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech Cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Oh. Now listen well. Press the control. Engage our artillery, then fire away. And something else.
Don't mind the warning lights.
There you go.
I like how somehow we knew what to do. Kata.
He told us.
Did he?
Did.
I'm impressed this thing doesn't explode.
Can't explode. We need to get as a mount. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear. But it's just you on your own now. On your own 2 feet now. So be careful. Fun fact, if you don't have the mech for that cutscene, it still shows you in one. Ah. This is a very fun fact, Souko. Let's go. Let's go clean this place up. Oh, I thought that was a girl to begin with. So
No, he said we've been leaving a fine mess, but Souko has been cleaning.
Souko's been cleaning. Is someone there?
Souko is actually in my shot. Very upset.
Garland, old friend, how it warms the hearts to hear your voice after all these years. That is that?
Maybe.
Nedo, is that you? I think this is the first time we've heard this guy's name.
No.
You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time. Tell me, Garland, how long did you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You lost it. Huh?
Huh?
Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow.
Oh, it's his school friend.
By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us. Yet the fact countered for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas Nan Garland.
Midas. Of course it's Midas.
When you defected, I felt sure I don't know. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of the Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I who have continued to serve our nation faithfully, whenever I fail to excel, why it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Cid, non-bloody Garland. Garland? Nero. Don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your presence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Balsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side. And then in spite of your betrayal, did he extend any such offer to me? The man who remained loyal to him all these years. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. That is why I will fight these people instead of Cid, for some reason. You should be fighting Cid right now. Lord Van Balser is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you doing? Oh God. You turned on the time. Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you. Every move you have made, every step you have taken. Your failed icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As I have, if truth be told, it is my desire to harness your power for use
in the Ultima weapon.
In the Ultima weapon. Is that a... What?
It's a hammer. It's a hammer gun.
Should I succeed, Lord Van Balser will surely take notice. Beside this, Garland's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. He should be fighting Cid.
I am so confused.
Alright, let's go. Let's fuck him up. I don't know what to do with this.
The ring is getting smaller, I think.
It's okay, he's dead.
Well, that was a fight.
This changes nothing. Like a ninja, he escapes. Glad he's not dead.
That would be lame.
Ha ha ha! The ultimate weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. You alright? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Custom Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the ultimate weapon. I should warn you. The chamber which houses the targets appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be a heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright?
It's a weird way to put it.
I don't
Today
even
we're
know
very
you.
different people. Follow Souko. Let's go.
To the terminal.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
I like how the Empire uses the same language as we do.
It's English.
Obviously.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
I really don't like Sid's
The
voice.
interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection can last much.
Ah,
Is this an elevator fight?
it
Tell
is.
me, for whom do you fight?
Lord Vader.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at KatatoniK and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the impotent ruler, that of false worship. A path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say, I think they are fighting without us during the cinematic.
Come, we shall see and finish what you have started. I had not thought to be so hard-pressed.
It's out of shape.
Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Why do you put your bow down? Why?
If you do it solo, do you get do you still get the tomes? The same amount of tomes, I should say. I guess there's no reason to do it solo because there's no gear that drops.
I just love seeing Souko in the cutscenes.
It's the best part.
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not.
This thing didn't need a pilot.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultimo weapon.
Real tone maker for this main scenario will let you get after this. Trying to read.
Nope.
Only picks either Castrum or Prey. You'd enjoy either one. Also, Prey is a massive excuse choice.
Ow.
We did it.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand?
Oh no.
Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Oh boy, they're fighting.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
There. I was hoping that would go for longer.
I mean, we didn't see half of it because we were watching cutscene.
No!
That's not true.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And not but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light. Be gone!
Go, the final boss.
I can't see it because I'm loading.
Be gone!
Now he's dead.
But we were not supposed to kill him. Come. He's not dying.
We got an achievement.
Hey.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
What? The light, it binds them. They are too many.
We're literally the only two people watching.
I sweeped up and it didn't make any more sense to me after. Oh.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation! She's going to make it, I know she is.
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Yay! Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
And my eyes are still covered.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your
Credits.
horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless,
I put my music really low so we can really hear it.
for now we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Of course they stood under their own stand.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
I'm glad we're not associated.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth, to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of KatatoniK. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for.
We all know she's an
You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come! And thus is ours a realm reborn!
How long were they preparing this? There will be something on the left, right? GG, indeed, GG. I always watch credits, that's a thing. Sometimes I make them faster, but I generally like, you know, credit where credit is due, as people say. But yeah.
Hello, group.
Hello, Lit. What do you think?
So, something that I didn't notice until the end, when like they were starting to wrap up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can see because when I said it, like Phoenix is like, oh yeah, what happened to Alfinod's sister?
Yep.
It's like they forgot that she was a character. The writers completely forgot about it. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I was saying we all know she's an Asya now.
well, like, that doesn't matter. What matters is that regardless of what she is, she should have been there because this is like the conclusion of like the initial story. And and when they parted ways, it was like not even halfway where they're like, okay, we'll both do our own, we'll both make our own way to get there in the end. And she's fucking peaced out.
There's no update on her whatsoever. Maybe after the credits there will be like, you know, a very ominous scene where she appears.
Maybe she's off doing her own thing somewhere else. Well, I mean obviously she's doing her own thing somewhere else, but regardless, she should have been a part of this story.
I mean,
She was completely cut out.
I mean, we did get updates on the Empire when we weren't there.
Yeah, like once. I would have wanted more of that as well, to be honest.
No, but what I mean is that like we saw what happens in Empire despite us not being part of that, so why not her?
Yeah. Exactly. They just completely cut her out. It's like
they were like,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
They were like,
I'm pretty sure that like
let's just move on.
I'm pretty sure that like maybe her like something happened with her voice actor, like maybe like some like contractual disputes. So then like because of that she wasn't available, and they just couldn't use her. So it's like okay, like that's why she had so little dialogue. Remember, like she had like one line or something.
She never said much to begin with, so.
Yeah. Like I'm sure there's like a behind the scenes reason for that. Because I'm pretty sure this whole thing she only had one line, like one vocal line.
No. She had that part where they argue. That was her.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like that's like the only scene where she spoke.
But apart from the missing sister, what do you think?
The random exorcism was weird. I was bringing that up a lot. How we exorcised the demons from Tancred.
Yeah.
It was very quick. It was like they reached the end and then they're like, okay, we need to figure out a way to like normalize him. Fuck, but we have like 10 minutes left. Exactly. What do we do? Okay, we shoot him and then it's gone. Like it felt very rushed. I don't know.
It just felt very lame. Just honestly, just lame. Like
that's part of it.
I would be more like as Phoenix said that it was a solid like Power Rangers moment. Like I would feel like it would be better if this whole like thing happened and then after we fight like we had some kind of like a device or something, because we were talking about the device. Like not the device but like a crystal, and like physically like doing something and say maybe it works, maybe it doesn't something, but like that and everybody appeared there as well, even though they're not related whatsoever to the Hydaelyn. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure like the way that ended, it felt like a writing issue where they have a deadline. They have a deadline where certain things have to be achieved, and like it feels like maybe they ran out of time, and they had to wrap everything up, right? Not necessarily. They didn't necessarily have like the time in the room to do it as well as they would have liked. So then they just did it all at the end. Unfortunately, like getting like freeing him and making him normal again, like all the exposition about like Sid and his backstory with the other guy as well, with what's his name, Darth Vader, this guy, Gaius.
I call him Darth Vader.
Everything with Gaius, like it felt like all at the end.
Also something that really like bothered me, even though it's not important, but like it bothered me, was they said that La Habrea has no physical form, and he clearly did. that bothered me because they specifically said that the Asians have no physical form; they take over bodies. Like that's what Tancred was for, and they like extracted La Habrea from Tancred, and it's like another man. I'm like, what? Why?
It felt like I mean, Kata, we ended up watching a documentary about 2.0. So we understand at least the situation going into it. We didn't watch post 1.0 and into 2.0. We only watched like the 1.0 period and then the beginning of the 2.0 period because we didn't want to get spoiled. But we are aware.
It's a
little bit.
I hear that a lot.
No, I mean I'm sure it does.
Yeah,
but
probably.
regardless, we're talking about what was provided now.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking matters about what happens later. It doesn't matter if they talk or bring up like Alfinod's sister and all that stuff later. Like that's
like we're judging
about this one product here.
Yeah, we're judging what we have like right now on the table, right?
Yeah.
That actually completed the prologue intro.
Nice. You know what would have been cool? What would have been, because again, like I don't like that we defeated the Ultima weapon. It would have been cool if the way we defeated it was somehow bring in the primals, because that was the whole scary thing about it, was that it like 1v3 like primal gods.
Yeah,
it's like
nothing.
Oh damn. Like it would have been cool. It would have been cool if it wasn't just us fighting it, but it was also some of the other primals like decided to join us as well. Like it was so interesting that we were getting connections with the beast tribes, because that gives us like a link and a connection to like them and the gods that they worship and stuff like that. So it would have been really cool if that all culminated at the end to fight the Ultima weapon, because it's meant to be the fucking ultimate. It's meant to be like above god tier, right? So then to take that out, it would have been cool to like join forces with everyone, not in the Power Rangers way with that, but like with other like Garuda and in Titan and all that stuff.
I don't know about the powers, but it did feel like the weapon did not feel powerful at all.
Yeah.
It's like, ahaha, we took off your defense, and it's literally the same thing. Okay.
It was deserving of more.
Yeah.
It was built. I think they did a really good job at building it up. It was sick. I'm never gonna forget it ripping off Garuda's head. Like that's some hardcore shit right there. So they did a really good job at building it up, but then at the end, it's like, the hell, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That fight might be a lot harder when people aren't killing half of the boss during the cinematic.
But the difficulty of the boss doesn't matter at all, though. Like the scaling doesn't matter at all. I'm talking about the story-wise. It would have been cool. Like the game, the fight could have been half as long. Doesn't matter. Like it would have been cool if there were other elements incorporated story-wise in the downfall of the Ultima weapon. That's what I'm talking about. Like story-wise. The length of the fight doesn't matter.
I mean, at the very least, it should have used the powers that it consumed, right?
Yeah, I was waiting for that as well.
Like I was like, oh, because like remember it consumed like Garuda, it grew wings. I'm like, oh, so it has the power of Garuda now, right? And it didn't do anything with it.
Yeah. Other than that, again, it did feel rushed. Like I forgot his name already, but like Sid's best friend, like all of that was, again, none of that was brought up until like more than halfway through the final raid of the game. It's like,
yeah,
so it's like
sudden.
Obviously the story writers like had all of this backstory that they wanted to include, but they just didn't have the room to do it, so they just shoved it into one fight. It's like, okay.
Like, yeah, there was a lot of like exposition shoved into this one. And look, the characters are here.
WOL versus the weapon. Something off land?
I think Kata means Wings of Liberty.
Wings of Liberty? So any of our superpower been explained? Kind of.
No, Warrior of Light.
Warrior of Light. There you go. Not Wings of Liberty. Kind of. I would have loved it more if because at the end it's like our powers combined, then we fucking
by our powers combined.
What is it? Power power of Christ compelled him. It would have been cool if instead of us with like all the people that weren't actually there, it would have been cool if it was us and all the other raiders.
Yes.
I would have liked that more.
That would make more sense, but that would be harder to animate.
They had all the character models there.
No. The cutscenes with the crystal are rendered differently. Yeah. They are pre-made.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, if it would make more sense to me if Minfilia was there, but not the others, because she has the echo. But the rest has literally nothing to do with the crystal. I bet, Kata.
Gotcha.
Go for a sleep. Souko, why are you teasing us?
Maybe. I think the thing that I dislike, especially because I don't know this, but I imagine towards the end of 2.0 they were already working on the next expansion. I imagine. If that's the case, I don't like that they used everything they had here with the Garleans. I don't think it was necessary to put Darth Vader in the raid.
I think it was fine that he was there, but I don't like that we just won the fight.
Yeah, I think it's too soon.
So, yeah. So I was gonna say I don't like the fact in general that we won this dungeon. I was expecting like at least an open ending where like we fought but like they escaped or something, like something that like, you know, suggests a continuation, that they're still our enemy. But like I feel like that win was just too easy. Like it didn't feel like we worked for it. That's maybe not what worked for it, but like I don't know, it was just too easy for me, I feel. But what I wanted to say is I think it was intentional that was there, because remember that this was a game that was reset, so like they needed something that was like, you know, that would feel like they did something.
So I disagree completely with everything that you just said. Okay. Like, it isn't that it isn't earned. I think it is just too soon. I think because you can't say that we won, because like a lot of the people like escaped, like they just like left, which is fine. No, I'm pretty sure, but he's alive. We know that he's alive though. That's the thing. Like we know that he's alive. He's because of all the cutscenes that we've seen, or the like the intro cinematic and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
But sure. Regardless, I don't think that he should have been there. I think the final boss should have just been the ultimate weapon. I would have been satisfied with that if that was the final boss. Because I think like us defeating him now, like makes them look weaker. Like that's like what I loved about Lyria. When they attacked the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, right? Like they fucked us up. That was great. That was great, right?
That's what I mean.
Like that scene is just like the scene when the ultimate weapon like kills the primals. Like that's like it's like it shows how imposing they are, or how imposing they're meant to be. And for things to escalate as quickly as they did.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Right?
That's kind of what I mean, where like it was like, oh, they are so powerful, we have no chance. By the way, we beat them.
Yes, F the cabbage. Yes, Phoenix. Yes. Fucking drop kicked across the room. It was amazing. God, I've reached a black. I just have a black screen now with text.
Yep. They ran out of screenshots.
No. When we rescued Minfilia, I was surprised no one else died.
Everybody was fine. And we just happened to know where they are.
Yeah, I'm still on the side of there was no reason for them to keep anyone other than Minfilia alive. Like Ida and Papalimo should be dead. I'm disappointed that they're not dead. Not Ida. Papalimo and what's his name?
Orianger.
That's it, Orianger. Yeah. Someone, anyone. Like Des could get more screenshots from our Discord. Exactly. I mean, they learned from Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, they used the screenshots that you took in game.
Yeah, they did. That's cool. Look, don't get me started on 15, because I love 15, but the ending. I'm still triggered because I love 15. It's such a good game until the ending.
We don't have to talk about the ending of 15. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how our opinions change, Kata. We'll see if Dankored can prove that he isn't useless.
Exactly.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
I mean, he has like minus 30 score right now, so it's gonna be tough.
He has to try and work his way back. He has to redeem himself.
What's that?
Oh my god, it's the alphabet. What? What?
No, seriously, what is this?
Meteor survivors. Are these all NPCs?
Yeah,
Is that what this is?
Are those NPCs or players? No, that's players. Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh, 1.0 players. Cool. Alright, let's look for... Is Souko here? Let's look for Souko. See here.
I don't know, was Souko in 1.0?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Adam Bat.
Let's look for name. There's a lot of Adams. A lot of Adams. Jesus Christ. Who the hell plays Final Fantasy and names themselves Adam?
I mean, if there is Eden.
Afternoon tea. I saw you. What are other good ones?
A lot of Japanese ones.
Oh my god, there's a wall of Akis. Oh my god, I can't wait. We have to hit J, and then there's a bunch of Jades. We need all the Jades.
Do you think they're there? There's a lot of Akiras as well.
Alan.
Yes, that's a good name.
God, yeah, there is a lot of Akiras. Ugh. Shout out to Akuta, the only Akuta.
And Albio. There will be a lot of Phoenix, I bet.
Better be.
Alexanders, oh god. The Alexander army is here.
Oh god, that's a lot of Alexander. That's a lot of white people. That's a lot of British people right there. You can tell.
I have a few Alfonsos. Alice, oh god, the Alice is the next one. Alicia Keys, of course the Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys was in 1.8.
Oh, there's an alley cat. Altair Player X, of course. You know that this is literally gonna run for an hour, right?
Oh my god, we're still in A.
Yes.
Can we jump forward?
I think we can, that's why there are arrows, I think, maybe. Yes, we can.
Okay. Let's go to J. Jackie Chan? No, it's Jack Chan. Where's Jackie?
There's a lot of Jackies. But
There's
no
Jackie
Chan.
Brown. They have Jackie Brown, but not Jackie Chan. That's amazing.
Oh, there's Jade. Jade Dine, Jade Arso, Jade Luna. None of the new Jades, though.
Oh my god, this is the wall of
James.
Jameses.
James.
It's more white people.
Did you
Oh
play
my
with this
God.
video account?
Jesus.
Look at all the Jameses.
There's Daunted, there's Quirky,
It
there's
keeps
Lumia,
going.
there's all the Jameses. Oh god.
Okay, let's go to K and see if there's any Kuro.
Jason. Oh my god. Vaults, that's the other one, Vaults. D Dragon Sanchez.
Nice.
Oh god, all the Jeffs are here.
I'm looking at K. Can we scroll? No, we can't. Just have to wait.
I'm waiting for J-Lo. I want to see J-Lo here.
There's a Polish name here. Katarzyna Mirostawska. That's a Polish name. I don't know what it's doing.
The problem with this is like this shows me like how like unoriginal some people are. Like the wall of Jeremy's, the wall of Jesses and Jessicas.
I mean,
like, mate,
what
really?
did you expect?
Like, holy shit! Like Jimmy, the hell?
Oh, Kazuhiro is a popular name.
I forgot what I was waiting for. J-Lo. I think I missed J-Lo. No.
No, time to start from the beginning. I'm waiting for Kuro and I'm still on K.
Jesse and James. John. God, so many Johns. I'm accepting of Johnny though. Johnny's okay. Jonathan's. Yeah, Kozak should check the Y's after. Look for Lloyd's. I'm sure there's gonna be a wall of Lloyd's. Lloyd's is a white name. It's a Jordan's. Oh god.
Kenichi is a popular name. Kenji is another one. Oh, there's a lot of Kenjis. Kenneth is a popular name for some reason.
What? There's a decent amount of ladies. I just admitted to being white. I'm offended by that, Kata. How dare you? Oh, Lara Croft. There's one Lara Croft.
Nice. Only one?
Only one.
Khan! I found Khan.
Leaf tea. Yes. Chunk of leaves. Le quack! Le quack! There's a le quack! 2 words. Le quack. It's amazing.
Le quack. Nice. Found a Kit Kat. Because of course. Kitty Kuro.
Oh.
It's a Kitty Kuro. There you go.
Ooh, lights. There's light rain, light rye. Light hearts? Light sentence. What? There was like 5 lights. Limber Lamber. Oh god, how many Lindsays are there? Jesus. Lisa. Lloyd. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 Lloyds.
Wow.
Lloyd Monday, Lloyd Sanquist, and Lloyd Markinkovsky.
That sounds Polish. Is that the brother of the Katarzyna? Sounds similar.
Yeah.
Chris Lloyd.
Decent amount of
I found
Lloyds.
Chris Lloyd.
Oh. It's a lot of loves.
Nice. Kuma.
Lucio.
I'm on Ku. Soon we're gonna see the row of Kuros.
Oh god, show me the wall of
Kuro!
loops.
Kuro
Jesus.
Getsuga, Kuro Matsuki, Kuro Ponta, Kuro Shiro. Of course. Kuro
Kuro is pretty
WWW. Nice. That wasn't as bad as I expected, actually. I expected worse.
Oh, that's it for L's? L was short.
It's a bunch of Kyles as well. Okay, what letter next? P?
Y.
Y? Okay, Y.
Yaga. Show. Yako. I have to restart Y. It was too. It went by too quick.
There's no Yakuzaku.
There's no Yakuzaku. No.
What about Phoenix? I'm going to P. Just a bunch of papas, okay.
Yasuhiro is common, strangely enough.
I think it's a name, actually. There's a lot of Patricks.
We gotta
There's
get
a
to
lot of
Phoenix. We gotta get to
Patricks.
Phoenix. You look away whenever you look at
Bunch of
moves.
paws.
We'll finish up soon, Daunted. We'll finish up soon. We'll just do P's and then we'll be out of here.
Pelican. There's a guy called Pelican. Oh, PH. Soon. Phillips.
Soon.
A bunch of Phillips.
I appreciate peppermints.
Nice. Phoenix down. Phoenix Halon. Phoenix Flame. For Ayur. I found for Ayur.
Well, we're getting through all the Phillips. That's Jesus.
Poco poco.
But yeah, so what? There were like 3 Phoenixes,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's it.
The hell?
Disappointing. Pierre, the French have arrived. Oh, there's a few princesses. Not that many.
Potato chips! There's potato chips.
Of course.
Pretty cockroach.
Popcorn. Q is short.
P finished.
Hurted
Right.
Vorak. Okay.
I'm done. Done.
Z?
Yeah. No, I'm left. I left. Finished.
No, going through Z. Or
Special
do we just leave?
thanks.
Do we just leave? Skip,
Yeah, I
yes.
left. Thank God. I was honestly dreading how long this part would be. Oh, no, it's still going. Still going. Oh boy.
I mean, Souko warned us.
It's... I...
Mr. Housing, Mr. Headshot. Beautiful.
Evil Born. Yes. Special thanks to Yakuzaku. Here it comes. Oh, we're gonna get a post-credit scene.
We better.
What is it?
What was that? That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Bahamul, move.
One Azaz moves da.
Franza lokpai ki hats haldorn zur, ukdorn. We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pause right ball.
Lock up.
Hello, Lit.
Lock up.
If you walk in, they're gonna have a fucking whatever it's called. Ovation, yes. I just walked in slowly. They're still clapping.
Ah, they're clapping. We've got bigs, we got wigs, we got a bunch of no-named people. Look at them go.
Do we talk to anyone or do we just go?
Let's just go. Organization 13, that's it. Thank you, Kata. You did what Google couldn't. I was getting some mad Organization 13 vibes from...
No idea what that is.
It's literally the same thing, except in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Alright, Infidia. Let's go. God damn it, Daunted. Okay, I'm ready for you.
The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it's mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more.
Wait, so when that roar happens, immediately I was hoping that it was the dead dragon. I was like, yo, it'd be so cool if they panned over and then the corpse of the dead dragon was like infused with like the purple crystal's energy and it just came to life and it's like, oh shit. That would have been amazing.
Sure.
But nope, it's some...
But wasn't the dragon good?
The dragon's a dragon. The dragon was just fighting to fight. I don't think it was on anyone's side.
But it did fight the Empire.
Yeah.
You know, enemy of enemy.
No, it's just neutral. It's enemy to everyone.
Okay.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause. risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Okay. Flying unlocked.
Flying. Mount speed increased. Some random primal. Yes, they literally in every single cutscene that we just had, Kata, they did not name the primal. They said some primal. They're being intentionally vague about what it is. So they have no fucking idea. You gain the ability to flight to take flight. Nice. All right, let's speak to Minfilia. The price of principles. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought.
Mielikka, it pleases me to see you well. Oh god. Do excuse me for interrupting, Mielikka. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Souko, I hope you enjoy my great voice acting for Tataru.
I still hate they have link shells. Every single time something happens at the front desk, she has to run all the way like down here to speak to her. It's like, mate, fucking page her. My god.
Look, technology. It's too difficult for them.
They have the technology. This is the problem. This is the problem. God damn it.
Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do a greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me. I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Once again, could have been an email.
What does being a neutral party in this situation mean?
I think she means that they're not working for anyone.
Okay.
So they're not related to anyone.
But we work for the grand companies all the time, though.
Yeah, but the scions aren't. That's what she means. The scions themselves are not working for anyone. The individuals people can.
Okay. What?
Now we are.
So, hold on. So if they wanted a business dispute resolved and they approach Minfilia, she refuses them, but then they approach Minfilia as an individual, then she can do it.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me about their logic. I don't know what it is.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, let's speak to her again. A reoccurring problem. Minfilia has need of your talents for a re-emerging primal problem. Not siding with any state.
I know you have scarce had the chance to rest, but I am afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima weapon's destruction would seem has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more.
Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals.
Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations.
The beast tribes, we believe, I thought it was a girl. The beast tribes, we believe, begin hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the ultimate weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time is devoured, three primals in one sitting.
The grand companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures.
At the deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee.
The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Mielikka? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Tancred.
With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Light. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures have left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's administrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon.
Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission.
Phoenix said better tax benefits when they approach as individuals, right? Like, I would think so as well. Like if you contract individuals, which they totally could, like we could help them out.
Okay, so where to now?
Official speak for if you spit on somebody's morning porridge, I was nowhere near you. Okay. I wasn't there. I am neutral, Popato. Da.
Okay, time to talk to all the people, because they can't just do it themselves. Who are we talking to first?
You are your own pet cat girl, Daunted. God damn it. Alright, let's speak to Thancred. I think what's interesting is that this right here, this would be a really good opportunity to do whatever they want with Thancred, because I'm pretty sure that for the entire time that we've known him, he's been possessed. So potentially they could just redo his entire personality starting from now, and it would make sense like in the story, because like our characters have never met Thancred before. Like the real Thancred.
I don't think that's what happened though.
Yeah, like he was big, like yeah, like I'm pretty sure by the time we met him, like he was already corrupted. Like
wasn't
100%.
it after?
No, because that's why they were explaining that he was like away when we encountered Ifrit for the first time and all that stuff. Like if you remember, like they were explaining away like all of those instances as to why.
I understood it differently. I understood it that he was trying too hard and he just simply wasn't capable of doing everything, so that's why he was failing everything. And then they were like, and then afterwards they sent him to investigate ASEAN because we saw an ASEAN. That's how I understood it. That we met the Thancred before he was taken.
I'm pretty sure the ASEAN that we met was Thancred though, as in the one afterwards.
No, I don't think so, but I don't know. We would have to check.
Like I'm pretty sure they implied that like the reason why he was so bad was because he was.
I mean, it's hard to say, but I remember Papa Limo saying that he's so bad because he's overworked.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as if it happened later.
I was assuming that he was overworked from the beginning, though. Is what I'm saying.
No, but what I mean is that like it sounded like the stuff with Ifrit was an example of him being overworked and failing, and they were said that because he was so overworked and failing, that's why he was weak to ASEANs and they took him. That's how I understood it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I understood it.
Hold on.
Kata, we need expertise. Kata says it happened later. What?
There's a lot of stuff here that didn't happen, but says it happened. I'm confused. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I've read spoilers.
God damn it!
I thought we were done with Final Fantasy with Realm Reborn. No.
Just ask Kata. I mean, she should know.
You may be interested to know that there was a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause.
What? What's that about?
2.1 plus. I think that's endgame Realm Reborn, because we're not there yet. Like, we're still in Realm Reborn. Like, we haven't. Yeah.
Kata says we just started 2.1.
Yeah. That there is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, light. Each path is
Wait,
paved
what
with
are we
good
reading?
intentions. What Tancred is saying.
But you didn't say.
I think-
You didn't read the first line.
Yet there is but one of many
I have
causes.
no idea what you're reading.
I'm pretty sure I accidentally clicked.
Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. That's what he said. No,
Yet
that's
theirs
it.
is
You may be interested.
but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, light. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Istala.
Recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lominsans sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merwip that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsans to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Who next? I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalemon keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? God damn it, Lyria.
None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell ourselves, our services for Gil, you might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ul'dah would enjoy the bribes. Oh boy. She's corrupt.
I mean, we knew that.
True. Daunted, you should do it with Phoenix. You should do it with Phoenix. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. The despair both doth began with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade, Tancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel.
No, you got. Thank you for your answer.
Speak to him again. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to extract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. To Tancred. Ifrit. Ifrit bleeds. Tancred wants you to vanquish Ifrit and has information that will help you arrange an encounter. Yo, is this for the Ifrit encounter but hard mode, basically? Is that what this is?
Maybe.
Because Phoenix was, I mean, they were talking about like different levels. As in, like, there's normal, then there's hard, and then there's like extreme, right? There's like 3 tiers? Question mark. Confirmation just arrived from the Immortal Flames. I'm throwing that out there to Kata. Normal, hard, extreme. There we go. There we go. 'Tis as Urianger said, I fear. The Amoja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldeshian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field, where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that the recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everyone's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. He's been benched.
Yes, he should
Now the
be.
Immortal Flames, as he should be. Maybe now he'll be useful.
I know, right?
Now the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend.
Ah, yes, our comrades.
Comrades. Da. Took me 12 minutes. I just finished the Praetorian Daunted. Rip. Alfinat. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Light.
Alfino? Mielikka? Is aught amiss?
You desired counsel, and so you shall have it, Minfilia. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah.
We must do what?
So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it does. Ah. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us until we cooperate.
If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would we have us go?
Well, first off, this place isn't suitable because the enemy already knows where we are.
Exactly, it's compromised for like years now.
Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Like
Mordona.
Mordana.
I knew it.
I was gonna say Korthus, but sure, Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of the additional benefits, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am of course conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action.
As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community. Forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. Didn't she say they're neutral? She's not being neutral right now.
The decision is yours to make, Antagonist. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as...
That will be all, Alphino. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to.
Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. And then she's like, I was talking about your sister. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot about her. Oh, forgot.
Wait, I had a sister? I will say Alphino is a better leader than any other person.
True. ESO just announced that until further notice, all their stuff is in studio. Like, no live environments. ESO, they just...
I mean, I was already supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure they're just stating that for, like, until further notice, all events, basically. Okay. Also, Team GP signed Tails.
Ooh.
Which I feel very about. I don't know.
No, I haven't seen Tails a lot. I know he's streaming, but...
Yeah, I mean, I know Team GP mean well. I don't necessarily know how I feel about the way that they recruit players. They're very like, they recruited like Bomer before, now Ryung, now Tails. Who's the other one? But like, it's very old school. Like, it feels very like they're fans.
Yeah, like sentimental, like nostalgic.
Yeah. But we've seen what that results in, because like Bomber, like, didn't he retire again already? Like,
I think he did.
Didn't he leave Team GP? Yeah, like.
I mean, Team GP has its own story, right? Because of like the owner and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Team GP have their own issues.
It's more complicated.
It's just a shame because there are other players who are very much so active, more so than someone like Tails, who don't have teams.
Yeah.
Green players, I mean.
Like whom?
I mean, let's whip it out. Let's catch up on the chat. Lala's a filthy capitalist. Fortunately, yes. That's why I took a turn from all that money nonsense and made a cafe. Wait. Souko knows. Souko is all about the money.
I mean, Souko is a Lala. That's obvious.
Once again, Minfilia appears to be lost in thought.
Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Mielikka, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time.
Not a single Ragan in the credits.
Huh?
Reading Yale chat. Feels good, man. We'll be there for the next credits, Phoenix. We'll be there for the next one. Alfie not. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Oh my. Flamnum. What's her name? Flamnum. Though you may know her better as the Songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Chalayan minstrel. My god, what happened? Her mother was a singer, but her daughter had a monotone voice. What? How does that work?
See, this is why she died during the calamity. She couldn't take it. Sad story, really.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was an adoptive mother. It was an adoptive mother. That explains
it. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief from her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation.
Oh boy.
Oh, she's one of the Organization 13. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamnamna absence stretched from months to years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well.
I prefer the Flamin.
One of our informants, Father Eliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol.
She's just chilling.
If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for La Nocia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gege Ruju as to the veracity of these rumors. You got Twitch bunked. Don't please. I would like it if Minfilia's mother was now one of the robed people.
Maybe she is.
Hopefully.
I don't think so though. I think this will be just like a fancy quest.
We'll see. We'll see. What a hard thing to say though. What are you talking about, Daunted? Would you rather she just be dead?
I would.
She could kill people with her voice.
Like I think this would be just like a fancy quest because I saw a lot of like songbird related stuff in the store, which I assume is related.
Maybe. Up here, we have a wistful whitebeard. Nothing like taking out at the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. The good old times, when his whole life still lay ahead of him, and the greatest adventures were yet to be. Oh, just sold some oil. So hello, Vortex. Funada Vortex, what are you doing right now, mate? Awake. What is happening? Gah. Don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, youngin? Are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not an early as such.
Oh boy.
But then tell me, I can see it just from the look of you. You're an adventurer, and an accomplished one at that, yes? It may not be the graybeard I am, but I reckon you've a memory or two you'd be keeping on remembering. So what say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. Oh.
Huh? New Game Plus. Interesting.
You now have access to New Game Plus system. New Game Plus allows you to relive the adventures of your past by replaying previous quests with your current character data. What? To replay old quests with New Game Plus, set the New Game Plus interface located on the... Please note that special rules and conditions will apply. Souko, what is the purpose of redoing quests? Also, hello, Souko. Hello.
That's a nice
It's
umbrella.
a nice umbrella. But yeah, what is the purpose of redoing them? I know we can't redo them without it, but what's the point of redoing them?
Souko.
Like, is there...
Souko, I learned a new thing.
Oh no. Oh no, she's... Souko, what happened? Souko, you know what you have to do. We need to dispose of the body. We need to clean her up. Oh god.
I like how I'm going for Michael Jackson as I'm dying. Look at me. Holding my hat.
Oh god. F's in the chat. Hey, Duck! Duck, get away from her.
Because it's super fun. What is fun about redoing quests as current thing? I'm confusion.
Someone call the Jade Police.
Yeah, someone called the Jade Police.
Oh god.
Can I change a pose when I'm dead? Let's see. No.
Nope.
Okay.
She's back.
I was revived.
The sweeping worked. Good job, Souko. Good job. Okay. Okay, we have a quest with Ironheart.
Which one?
Ghosts of Dapor. Nedrick Ironheart has information that is certain to set your heart racing. If you don't mind me saying, it seems to me that you've been wanting for stimulation of late. Oh my. Aye, the air of torpor about you is quite palpable. Adventurers are as next of kin to explorers, my friend. Like us, you need regular doses of excitement, else you're like to shrivel up and die. I would hate to see that happen to you, so I will tell you of a place that will surely set your heart to racing. Amdapur Keep. It is a ruined fortress situated in the South Shroud, dating back to the 5th Astral Era. If the thought of delving into the past sets your loins afire, the keep will surely serve to quench it. Oh my. The entrance is watched by a woodwailer named Maxine. Give her my name, and she will tell you all you need to know.
Oh my.
Okay. The weaponsmith of legend. Nedrick appears concerned about your equipment. Oh. How fares the adventuring of late? Your gear holding up against the vigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapon may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I can introduce you to. Her name is Rowena, and she's a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in stock to suit your martial prowess. Rowena used to do business in Uldar, but has since relocated to Revenant's Toll, so as to be nearer to the ancient ruins from which she derives her livelihood. Should you ever have reason to go there, you do well to pay her a call. Rowena is where we get ironworks gear. We trade our tomes to her. I believe. Is that a new quest?
Where?
It's mountain top. We can fly!
Oh yeah, we can fly.
There she goes.
I can get lost in yet another space.
Oh god, in 3-dimensional space. Rip F's in the chat for Kuro. She's gone forever. Oh god.
Where am I?
Alright, could have come to me. There's a quest here that I haven't seen before. Oh god.
Seriously, where are you?
Come, what are you doing? I'm to the east.
Okay, I'm going.
In the water. Aye, aye, aye.
Look, my chocobo is struggling in this wind, okay? Oh wait, I overshot.
Now you've done Ultimate Weapon quest.
How do I
You
go
saw the
down?
Rise and Fall of Gentlemen quest line. Oh, what is that? Interesting. I mean, there's a lot of quests to do, Daunted. But the first things first. First, Kuro needs to learn how to land. Go down. There you go. This guy. The realm of Erozia is filled with countless mysteries, but there is only one which Valiant's heart wishes to solve.
So level 1 quest.
Galaxy? How big is a galaxy millimeter? What? Elements, wheels. That's gibberish. Other gibberish. So I live and breathe a warrior of light. I haven't seen your like in years. Not since bloody Cartanu. Certainly. I think it's a public hazard that Kuro flies deadly weapon. It is. I see. You refuse to confirm or deny my assessment. Keeping a low profile, are we? Very well. I shall speak of this to no one. By the by, my name is Valiant Heart. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Ah, look at us. 2 veterans, burdened with experiences beyond the common man's ken. I say we should be friends, you and I. To that end, I shall share with you my reason for being here, and in so doing, deepen our bond. Tell me, have you heard of Weinbald? He was an explorer of some renown 10 years ago, though he regrettably retired and passed on not long ago. It is said that he discovered a treasure worth 100 million gil. That's right, 100 million gil. Weinbald called it the most precious secret of Lalafotu III, who was Sultan of Beladia some 700 years ago. Just think what we might do with such a treasure. I say we. For should you aid in my search, I would gladly share the spoils. What say you? Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Moreover, it may be unwise to rely on other adventurers for assistance, as their clues and objectives may differ from yours. The path your quest may take and rewards you may receive are unknown, yet knowing this, you will follow in the footsteps of Weinbald and seek out the treasure of Lalafutu III.
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say no, because this sounds like it'll take a while, and it
we have to do it
sounds
now.
like an... Yeah.
Because it's not in journal.
Yeah.
How do I leave?
I was gonna say we should do that off stream at some point.
You just said yes.
I come back to find Light back on his side quests. Oh yeah, there are so many that just opened up. Okay, I'll meet you in Ulda. The blue ones are the only important ones. Kata, they are all important ones, okay? Not just blue, thank you very much. Kata, I don't see color when it comes to quests. They are all equal in my eyes.
Wait, so where are you?
Olda. God damn it. Okay, what do we have here? The Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. Tempting. Before we get there, we have to handle the fleet. Hello, Kuro. I just saw you walk past. Hello. Get to speak to this guy. Alright, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we have already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetherite, found within the depths of Zaharak, the Amalja stronghold. The Amalja have constructed their own Aetherite from salvaged Aetherite shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without a problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades will be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return.
Are you ready for me to be pushed up the arena in the first 2 minutes?
Yes. He has another quest. Swift has an involved assignment for a veteran adventurer. Yours is a welcome face, Light. I have a task for you which one of your impeccable record would be well suited. Though perhaps campaign would be a more fitting description, given the sheer commitment to the mission demands. As you are well aware, the inhabitants of Thanalan have long suffered the hostilities of the Amalja. The lizardmen have been quiet for a time, chastened by your victory over the primal Ifrit, but once again the beastmen stir. There has been a resurgence in kidnappings, and in greater numbers than before. Matters have grown so far out of hand that the local garrisons have petitioned us for reinforcements. That is why I wish you to lead an extended action against the Amalja, and put a stop to these raids. Report to Commander Giselbert, head of security in Little Alamigo, and he will brief you on the details of your duty. Okay. Corpse Groom.
Huh?
Oh, there's a quest called Corpse Groom up ahead.
What is this Ordan citizen about?
No, you keep asking that every time we run past him. That's the samurai quest, remember?
Why is he called a citizen?
It's a citizen. Hello, Souko.
Hello, Souko.
I don't know if we have time to do this quest, Souko. Let's start it. See what happens.
Okay.
A phoenix down, what? An old acquaintance of Wymond is at wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her. That's a girl? I hear you've been busy as a bee, Light. It seems half the whispers what come my way relate to your comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask, have you ever heard of a man named Hildebrand? I feel like I've heard the name.
Don't confuse it with Hildegard.
Who's Hildegard?
That's Phoenix's chocobo.
Don't say I don't know who that is.
Okay.
To hear him tell it, he was Erosia's greatest and most famous inspector. Still, can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildebrand and his assistant had a knack for showing up when something shady was afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit.
Okay.
Oh, it's like Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Anyway, 5 years ago, he gets it in his head that he's cracked the code of Mazayan's 7th verse. Dalamud, the calamity, all of it can be stopped, he says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy. And wouldn't you know it, the hero was Hildebrand himself.
Oh my.
So he flies off towards Dalamud. Aye, that's right, he flew. Launches himself straight into the air somehow, ridiculous as it sounds. Of course, it's only logical that he's got to come back down. Though it was only recently that we found his body. Oh my god. I had a reason for bringing this up. Alright, so Nashu, Hildebrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors, as I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So if you're willing, it'd be grateful if you'd lend her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildebrand's grave in Lykyard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Are we gonna bring him back to life with a phoenix down, Souko? Yes. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yes.
Are we necromancers now? Oh god. Of course John Lennon would know Hildebrand. Dead is a relative term. True. A lot of relatives. Souko is AFK. God damn it, Souko.
Probably watching anime again.
God damn it. Okay, there's another zombie quest over here. Let's go. Bayo Rayo. Oh my. Bayo Rayo looks as though he's seen a ghost. Is that a hammer and sickle? Huh? Why, you're like Duck, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bayo Rayo, one of many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Erozia. Forgive me if I sound bitter. I don't begrudge you. Your renown, your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Satasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Eda around that time? We used to adventure together, she and I, and 2 others. Our little group didn't last very long though. Things fell to pieces when Avir, our leader, and Eda's fiancé met his end in Tamtara Deepcraft.
You remember them?
No.
That was the party where she was carrying the head.
Oh yeah, she was carrying the head. Is he gonna bring back the head to life?
Just the head.
Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Truth be told, I hadn't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again, but then this letter arrived from Eda, containing an invitation to a wedding. This isn't going to be a dungeon, but I would love if Eda became like a crazy lady and she's like the final boss in the dungeon. That'd be amazing. Like, what a callback! What a way to just go full circle with that story.
I mean, she's insane either way. Read.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her, and I was, until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than I don't know how to say his name.
Avir, I guess.
Avir.
She's marrying
What's
the
more,
head.
The venue of the ceremony is to be at Tamtara Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you.
Just gonna marry the head.
Now, in the letter, Edda wrote that Liavine, that's the fourth member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently, from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought it wise to consult Liavine about the whole strange affair before replying. But last I heard, she joined the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, and I didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down. Not until the greatest sign of them all appeared, that is. Could you tell me where I might find her? The Lykyard of the Church of Saint Adama Landama? I'm sorry, I don't... Slain in Imperial Raid, you say? By the 12, I had no idea. Yo, did she collect her corpse as well? When did this happen?
She became a necromancer. Because remember, she was a conjurer.
She was a conjurer. She was. While the Black Wolf still lived, then how can it be that Liavine met Ida recently? Gods, I don't know what to believe. If it isn't too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you'd show me Liavine's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, because I'm so short. But she had a good heart, and if she's truly, well, I need to pay my respects. Please meet me at the Lykyard.
To become a necromancer. No.
Can I become? Don't do it. I feel like you'd be as good a necromancer as you are a conjurer. Like you just dance. You just dance away. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna swing around. Dance on the graves. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there and the grave has been dug up. Like that's the most. But I like this. I like this story.
I mean, I'm sure she's completely insane now. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, to begin with, why was she carrying the head? It triggered me since the beginning. So disturbing.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
But it is just.
Speaking of which, don't forget in your inventory you have the mounts. You have Maggie, the mount.
Huh?
The key. Magitech armor key. There you go. Okay. She was going to recite Shakespeare. Is that how you become a necromancer? Okay, well, it is time to go to bed because it is 3 a.m. I was not expecting that dungeon to be as long as it was.
I mean, the dungeon wasn't long at all. The credits were longer.
Yeah, it was all about the credits. The credits. Let's thank you everyone for watching. We have completed 2.0.
Hey, it took us 2 months.
Boo, 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 boo. We did it. We did it. It only took 28 days of playing. I still have the 28 days there. A month if we had played every day. We did not. And yeah, we did it. We finished it. Are we ready for the next expansion? God no. We still have plenty to do in 2.1 in the post game of Realm Reborn. There are a lot of quests to do, so many side quests, and that is what we are going to be focusing on before we get in to Heaven's Ward or whatever the next expansion is called. Is it Heaven's Ward or is that the 70? I don't know. Yeah, not sure. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot to go over. So we're gonna be doing all that in the meantime. Yeah, we probably won't stream tomorrow because tomorrow is SDO. We don't have time to. Same throughout the entire weekend. We have GPO, we have DemiC weekly. We've got a lot of StarCraft, and then to top it off, we have ESL on Monday. So, so we have plenty of StarCraft over the weekend. So there won't be enough time to stream. We'll probably be playing off stream, but most likely we'll be doing crafting and whatever we can. Yeah, B-stripe stuff. And yeah. We'll see how we do. Thank you, Dante.
Making me sleepy.
Yeah, gonna go pass out.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.